Someone tell me I'm misreading this. I'm seeing reports that Oklahoma and Texas have reached out, or at least thinking about it. I don't know if they've done it yet, to the SEC to join the conference. Now, keep in mind, the SEC has 14 teams, Vandy, South Carolina, Florida, Georgia, Mizzou, Kentucky, A&M, Ole Miss, Bama, and so on. Auburn. I could keep naming all the teams. You know who they are. I don't... Why? First off, if they do join, no one's leaving. We end up having 16 teams in the SEC. 16. That's insane. Right? The SEC already has more teams than anybody. Actually, I think they're tied with the Big Ten with 14. Actually, I think also the ACC has 14. But anyways, the Big 12 will become the Big Ten. We'd have 2 of those. If this were to happen. But anyway, that's not... Look, why they're doing this, I don't know. Oklahoma, we make jokes. They're a great program. They're really great. It's amazing to see what Lincoln Riley has done. But this dude can't even beat the SEC. He's lost to... Oklahoma has lost to an SEC team 3 straight years. Georgia, Bama, LSU. In that order. You go back, you look at those semifinals. The Big 12, what are they asking for? We want to join the SEC. The conference, you can't beat Georgia, you can't beat Alabama, you can't beat LSU. Imagine playing Florida. Now, okay, I will say this. Credit to Oklahoma for winning that Cotton Bowl against the Gators. There's that. But I mean, even still, come on. Why? They don't play defense in the Big 12. They don't want to play defense in the Big 12. There's defenses in the SEC. You really... They want to come to the SEC. Oklahoma and Texas, right? Okay. Why that is, I don't know. You want the best conference in football. You want the big boys. You want... Do you imagine the Paul Feinbaum show if this were to happen? I mean, my goodness. I don't even know what to say anymore. I mean, it's an interesting topic. I'm going to laugh my butt off if this ever happens. I doubt it. Right? Nobody's switching conferences. Notre Dame's not even going to join one permanently. They can't. Right? Because, it's conference only. Let's join a conference. Let's join the ACC. Whoop-de-doo. Great. What? Notre Dame doesn't want to be in a conference. For Oklahoma and Texas apparently don't like their conference. Otherwise, they wouldn't even be saying that. Oh, we just kind of said that randomly, and, just a random thought that we'd come join the SEC. What? Why? Why? The defenses you're going to be facing? I know I've come on here and I've said stuff about offensive era. That's just because of how it looks. You think of the defenses with Alabama, with Georgia, even on occasion, LSU has some pretty good defensive players and backs. A&M. You think about that? I will say this, though. And I saw rumors about this a few months back that this could be... That I think it's coming back. I don't know for sure, but the A&M and Texas Longhorns rivalry. Could you imagine? That's really the only thing I see positive in something like this whole Texas and Oklahoma going into the SEC. And again, this isn't official, but I just saw a report somewhere on like ESPN on the app that they were considering it, right? They're not saying they're going to, but they've thought about it. They've given it some thought. You know, it's just ridiculous. That's ridiculous. Y'all really want Alabama, don't you? Well, I mean, first off, both of these teams have a home and home with Alabama. I think also, doesn't Oklahoma, if I've checked, I think they also have like a home and home with Georgia years down the road too. I mean, you're looking years into the future. Texas starts a home and home with Alabama, not in 2021, not this year, but next season in 22 and then 23, which will be pretty interesting. Sarkisian versus Saban. That'll just be very fun to watch, I think. Obviously, for many reasons, y'all pretty much guessed that. I mean, you just saw what Sarkisian was able to do with our offense last year. So, I mean, anyways, y'all comment down below what you think. Texas and Oklahoma wanting. Nothing's official. They're not going to join the SEC. But for them to come out and say, you know what, we're considering maybe talking with the SEC and Greg Sankey and seeing if they would consider letting us in. Why? You want Georgia? You want Bama? I'll even give them some credit. You want Auburn? You want to go to Jordan Hare? Jordan Hare's tough. Even if Auburn has a crappy year where they suck, it's mean at home for them. I'll tell you that much. This is coming from an Alabama fan, so you might want to take my advice on that. But anyway, comment down below what you think. Oklahoma and Texas joining the SEC, potentially. At least, you know, these aren't necessarily rumors, but it came out at Big 12 Media Days in a way, and I just read it, and I laughed a little bit. I chuckled. I scratched my head. I don't know. It's funny. It's weird. It's stupid. It's interesting, actually, in a way. But anyways, comment down below what you think. Do you think they will? That's probably a no. Do you think they should? What would you see in a conference realignment a little bit? You know, if you rearrange the conferences, how should the SEC look? Do we have the perfect teams? Is it perfect how it is right now? Do you agree with it? Comment down below on that. Anyway, I love you guys. I hope y'all have a blessed weekend ahead. Keep your head up. Jesus loves you. Y'all remember that always. And, again, comment down below. Texas and Oklahoma in the SEC, the Southeast Conference? Honestly, it's interesting. But I like how the conferences, how they are right now. I'll say that. Anyway, I love you guys. God bless. Jesus loves you. Keep your head up. We'll see you next time. Ballard Sports Media. Checking out. Roll Tide. Love y'all.